Hello, hello, brothers and sisters. Hello, my brothers in Africa. Hello, my brothers in Russia. Hello, my brothers all over the world. Something strange is happening. I have experienced certain things in Russian language and in English. So if you want to listen to my Russian, so you can go to my channel. You will see also the same topic in the Russian side of it. The way I speak my Russian, I'm not from Russia, but I try to speak the way it is right for me or the way it is maybe can be understandable. Understand? If you listen to me carefully, you can understand me. So in this area, what I want to say is that I am from Africa. I am Igbo, the Biafran side, from a country called Nigeria. I love me. I love where I am. I love the place I came from. I'm a Russian for more than 25 years. I have spent most of my life in Russia. But the the Russian FSB wanted to do so that I will regret me, part of me, Russia, to regret it. The Russian FSB wanted me to regret part of me as a Russian to regret it. I love Russia. I love the people of Russia. I appreciate Russia, people of Russia. Sometimes, it's not easy. Sometimes you will face the obstacles. I have some obstacles around me. It's a different side of video to talk about it. Some obstacles are there. People trying to make sure that I'm not success in this country, in this lovely country of Russia. Some people are trying to make sure that I didn't succeed. Make sure that I become a waste product, that kind of thing. But by the help of God, I have to overcome all these things. I will overcome all these things. But let me go back. Let me just go to the main point here. Why I'm making this video. So as I say, from Africa, from Igbo, Biafra, country called Nigeria, I'm a son, I'm a husband, I'm a brother, I'm a father of 5 beautiful kids. I love my children. I love my relative. I love my family. My wife is Russian. So sometimes understanding is different. Yeah. A little bit. So as I was saying, I love my family. And what's happening right now is that my children they just came in and okay, I asked them to be in the room so that I can talk with you guys. Yeah. So so what I'm saying is that you know I love their voice. So when I hear them, like kind of enter my brain, my mind. So what they are trying to do is that the Russian FSB wanted to no Russian FSB is like the way America call it uh, America like FBI. So Russia called has their own FSB, 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 FSB. So the Russian FSB um, wanted to destroy me for no reason. They don't know what I did to them, but God is in control. This thing has been happening for 10 years now. So what happened is that, as I say, I've been in this country more than my own country. So I spent most part of me here in Russia. And I will still spend it more because I have children, 5 children. I'm a father of 5 children. So how can you do it for me not to be part of Russian if I'm already by if it has been made by God's grace that I will be part of Russian for life, for life. So what the FSB is trying to do, because I went to church, they want to destroy my life. They want to destroy my family. They want to make sure that they want to make sure that they use their way to destroy my family, like making me and my wife to divorce. Because what they did, you will understand the game they play here. I don't know why they play those games. Why they want to destroy innocent soul, innocent person for no reason. I don't know why. But what happened right now is that 10 years ago, I went to church. I'm in the church. So this 10 years ago was like 2013 and 2014. It was during time of uh, the conflict between Crimea. Russia took Crimea. So then it comes sanctions. So America is having conflict with them. They are having conflict with America. America is closing some of their places in America, and they were closing American places here too in Russia. So there's a say like that. It said, where there is where two elephant is fighting, the grass is the one to suffer. So now the American and Russian were having this fight. Why me suffering this? So they came to church, the FSB. So I saw one police officer and two person without uniform. So one with uniform, police officer, and two without uniform. So they came into the church, and the church is owned by American, right? So the name of the church is Mormon Church. So Mormon Church, yeah, Latter Day Saint. So we are the Latter Day Saint. So I'm a member of Latter Day Saint. So I'm a member of Mormon. So they came, and everybody there was foreigner, and most doesn't know how to speak Russian language, right? So the bishop asked me to go and talk and know the reason why they came, the police and the two person. So I came in, they were asking me, who are you? What is here? What we are doing here? And and I told them, okay, as you can see, we are in the church and the mass is going on. And if you want, you can join us or something like that. If you're not at work, that kind of thing. and it is a church like a police officer can go to Orthodox church, can go inside Orthodox church and pray, and after work he can go and pray, keep going to his way. Okay, everybody can do that, right? Whether you're army, whether you're police officer, whether you're bank, whether you're working anywhere you want, you can branch to the church, pray, and keep going. You can pray after you can come to the church. After church, you go to your work. As you are allowed to do. So they came to the church, and I tell them, this is why they came. So they came to investigate. I said, okay, if you came to investigate, okay, it's understandable. Okay, do your thing. Do your thing. So they asked me my name. I gave them my name, and that's it. They left. But to my own surprise is that when I went to extend my papers, it's only when I got noticed that I was blacklisted because I went to church. So I was blacklisted, and the immigration told me something is unusual is happening here. I said, what? He said, you are blacklisted, that your case is in the FBI, the Russia FSB, the Russian FSB. I said, wow. So I wrote letters. I don't know where I'm writing letters, to immigration, because I thought it was all immigration things like that. No. So I went to Nigeria. Then my wife called me. He said the FSB are looking for you. I said, FSB? What happened? He said he don't know. She said she asked them what's happening. They didn't tell him anything. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in my village in Nigeria. And I said, okay, uh, give them my Nigerian number. Let them call me for me to understand what's happening. What happened? My wife gave them my number, Nigerian number. He did not call. And they asked my wife if I came back to call them. So they dropped their number to my wife. So when I came, my wife gave me the number. So I came, I called them. I said, I'm here. What happened? They said, came to the headquarters, Lubyanka. That area is Lubyanka. So I went to the Lubyanka, and they were asking me about the church. They said, we know that you want to extend your paper, but we are not going to succeed. We're not going to allow you to have your papers. I said, why? I said, you have to cooperate with us. Cooperate with us. I said, what cooperate with us? They say we have to make you become our how they call this in English. Well, let me remember that word. In Russian they call it verbavat. In Russian they call it verbavat. So in English it will be like in English it will be like informant. We want to make you informant. I say informant. In the church of God, I say, hey guys, do you remember what happened to Judas? He went and saw Jesus Christ. Then after he hanged himself. I told I don't want to be Judas. I don't want to betray nobody. That is not the reason why I came to church. The reason why I came to church is to pray to my God. Because God said, where there's 2 or 3 people, I must be there. Say, my duty is to come and pray to God, not to be an informant. I say, I'm not, first of all, I'm not FBI. So how do you want me to become informant? How do you want me to to work with you? If I'm FBI, everybody will know that I'm working at FBI. So in the church, FBI are coming to church. People who are working in FBI, they are coming to church. People who are working in the military are coming to church. People who are working as a police officer, they are coming to church. So, but your duty is as an FBI is to work. So go to the church and work. Come to the church, sit down, and see how the church is operating. Why you want to wire me or to set me or for me to set somebody up? Why all those things? They told me, if you're not going to cooperate with us, we will deal with you. We make sure you didn't benefit anything from this country. We make sure you become nothing in this country. And what they are doing, what they say is happening. What they said they were doing it is happening. So after those threatenings, I said, no, I can't do that. In the house of God, to become a Judas, I can't do that. Then they said, okay. So they blacklisted me as they did. So I'm still blacklisted up to today. Then 10 years now, or more than 10 years now. 10 years now, more than 10 years now. So what happened now is that what I don't really get is that I have a friend, my good friend. I know him for a long time. I know him from the church. I know him from Moscow. He's having a Russian wife. And I was doing a business. I'm a restaurant holder. I'm a restaurant owner or restaurant holder. So my friend asked me that I should give him the address that they want to come. Oh, before I go into that one. So the FSB told me, the Russian FSB told me, they came to my working place, to my restaurant. They came to my working place and told me, see, what brought them there was to let me know that if anyone from the church came to this restaurant and buy anything, I should keep the check, the receipt for them. If anybody from the church came to the restaurant or the cafe, my cafe, I should keep the check or the receipt for them. I said, wow, for what? Why they need this check for? Why they need the check for? Why they need the receipt for? I should keep the receipt. If people from the church came to my restaurant or my cafe, I should keep the receipt for the FSB. So when my friend called me and asked me to give him the address, I'm coming. So when my friend called me and asked me to give the address, that his parents, his father and mother were coming, and brothers and sisters, I hope so, they were coming from America, that they would like to come and visit me, visit my restaurant. I did not give him the address because I know what I'm going through. Because I know that I have to, if they came, I have to keep their receipt and give to FSB, Russian FSB. My conscience won't allow me to do such a thing. I won't do such a thing. I won't. My friend, nobody. So I didn't give the address and they didn't come. And my friend will be angry with me. I know that he's angry with me. But he is loving someone. He's a God fearing. He thought maybe things were okay for me and I decided to ignore him. No, my friend. No, it's not like that, my friend. I'm dealing with some issues with FSB because I don't want to do something wrong. I don't want you to go through of what I'm going through with them. I don't want it, my friend. So then my papers that I have that they blacklisted me for, they annulled this paper. This is it. This is mine. So they annul it. It's not working, and they asked me to leave the country after they cancel it. So yeah, they cancel it. They cancel my paper and asked me to leave the country just because of I went to church. I'm a Mormon. I'm proud to be a Mormon. Just because I went to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. My document, my paper got cancelled and they gave me 5 days to leave. A father of 5 children, a husband. How to live 5 days with my children of Russian citizen. My children, they were all Russian citizens. My wife, Russian. How will I leave them and go out from this country if I'm legally staying in this country? When you cancel my green passport and ask me to leave for no reason, for not committed any crime, just because of I went to church. So that is it, my brothers and sisters. After 25 years in Russia, this is what I get. So why they do so? When they do this to me, I went to court and sued them because I asked them, what do I do? What did I do? What did I did for you to treat me like this? Is it because I refuse to cooperate with you to be an informant? Is it because I refuse to set up someone? Why? To set up some people? Why do you decided to punish me like this? You decided to punish me just because I refuse to be an informant or to set up people? Because my conscience won't allow me to do such a thing? I'm a peace living human being. I'm a peace living person. I hold no grudges to anyone. But this happens to me after 25 years and they asked me to leave this country within 5 days. My brothers and sisters, they told me if I would go and sue them to court. I told them I'm going to sue them to court because I did nothing wrong. I asked them, what did I did? I told them the document that I have, the paper I have is my right. It is my right that I have it. By the law, I have it. If I commit anything crime, okay, do whatever I want to do, but not because I went to church. So they asked me if you go to court and sue them, that I will lose. They told me that I will lose, that I will lose the case. I thought they were joking, but they were right. So I sued them to court. I went to court. The immigration came in. I asked immigration, Do you people have anything against me? They said, no, we don't have anything against you. But the FSB decided to not to give you the citizenship and the same to cancel your green passport. The FSB ordered them to do that. And the FSB didn't come to court. And I asked the judge, I said, Judge, what do I do? Why they cancel my green passport? What have I done? The judge was looking at me, he couldn't say anything. I don't do anything. I didn't commit any crime. But the judge allowed them to win the case. So they won the case. So the judge sided with them, of course. But conscious of the judge, I can say it that he knows the things. Yes, there is certain things here that is not right. Because I asked the judge, what have I done? Tell me, Judge. The judge didn't tell me what I had done. The immigration didn't tell me what I committed. But all I know that I lost the case. So that's my brothers and sisters. So for 10 years now, I've been alone, fighting this alone. As a proud Mormon, even the church member, no one called me to know how am I doing. I was left alone to fight this case alone. The church that I love so much, no one from the church called me and said, Vince, how was your case? How your case going? Nobody. But the church knew the case. I told them the case. I told them the situation. They knew what I'm fighting for, what I'm facing for, what I'm facing. The church know what I'm facing. But to my own surprise, no one from the Mormon Church called me to know how am I living, how am I staying. So now I'm alone. Go all through all those things for 10 years now. I'm alone. Oh, brothers and sisters, as I said, I have 5 children. 5 children, 3 from my present wife, 2 from my former. So 2 from my former, they were asking me to pay child support. They are all Russian to pay child support. How can I pay child support? If the law has made me not to work, if the law has terminated, if the government has terminated my papers, so now I become the bad father. No, I won't say that, but the bad person, because I'm not giving child support, but because I can't give child support to my children. And I explained to them, anyone who take me from job, if I went for job, if I went for a job, no one will take me from the job, because they don't want to risk to pay $4,000 for a fine for taking illegal. You know what I mean? I was legal, but now they make me illegal. So no one would like to take the risk to take someone illegal and to pay the fine of $4,000. You see, for a job not up to $300. You see, to come pay $4,000 for a fine. So yeah. So my brothers and sisters, I cannot pay child support for that. My wife, she's a little bit understanding, but these things have been going for a long time now. How can I support my family? But this is what they want. They told me, we make sure you don't benefit anything from this country. We make sure that you become a useless. We make sure you become a waste product in this country. Because you refuse to cooperate with us. You see? Because I refuse to cooperate with them, so they will make sure I become nobody. And they were happy. A father of 5 children cannot support his children. You see, they were happy for that. What they gain? I don't know what they gain. Only God knows what's the gain. What they gain. So what I'm saying right now is that my former women who have my children, I don't know, they won't understand this because I'm a bad person now. Like I can't support them, but I told them your government didn't allow me to work, so how can I work? How can I support you? Materially. The point here is materially. Money. That is the point here. But the other way of taking child to school, going here and there, I'm doing it. But materially, how can I support you if your government did not allow me to work? So right now, this is what I'm facing. And I hope one day it will all be good. I hope one day it will all be good. Because what they want is to divide my family. What they are trying to do to achieve now is that I got divorced from my wife. If I got divorced from my wife because I cannot support my children, then they will become happy. I thought the government attitude is to make a family strong, not to divide a family. But a government that make family divide, to me, is kind of strange. I don't see how you can make someone, you can use your authority to divide a loving family instead of helping them to become stronger. Instead of helping them to become stronger, you are there to make them, to divide them, to make them divide. But by the grace of God, we will be standing strong. We'll be coping. We'll be surviving. So please, if you have any comments, let me know. I thank you for listening to me. This is what I've been going through. I don't know where else to say that. I don't know. You know, there's one say, a man cannot cry. That's why he's laughing. You see? A man cannot cry. So, I don't know. I hope so one day is going to be good. Just because I went to church, I did nothing wrong. My documents, my papers were terminated, cancelled. Just because I went to church in Russia, in Moscow. Thank you. God bless you all for listening to me. Thank you very much.